Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Ben with Rough Country Suspensions, and today we want to introduce to you our new Jeep JK winch bumper. Now, you can see here a great picture of the bumper, clean lines, nice angles. You can even use your factory fog lights out of your JK bumper, which I think is great. We also have some options included. Not included, but available. We have a stinger, we have a light bar, and some D-rings. And some of these pieces can be used together, which I think is great because it just gives you guys another opportunity to personalize your Jeep. Me, I'm gonna go for the light bar every time because I can't stand when people in the oncoming traffic lane have their lights on bright. And what better way to discourage that than to hit them with like 3,000 lumens, bam, all at once. And just like that, it clicks. Oh, my lights are on bright. Anyways, let's get into the installation and show you guys just how easy this winch bumper is to install. Okay guys, the first step here is to get the factory bumper off. And to do that, we've got to remove these 4 nuts on these studs that hold the bumper to the frame horn. Now there's 8 of those, 4 per passenger, 4 per driver. Once you've got those off, there's really nothing holding the bumper to the Jeep except for the fog light cables, which we'll remove because we don't want to break them. We're going to use those later on the new winch bumper. Once that bumper is removed, we're going to get this grill plate off. It's just a few screws holding it on. Doesn't take but a few minutes to get it off. Once that's out of there, we're going to go over to our factory bumper and get those fog lights out. There's 4 bolts holding in. Remove those and the light is free. Now, we do have to clearance the mounting holes with a 1/4-inch drill bit. The reason being, Jeep used 2 different size bolts in the fog lights. We don't know why, but we use the same size bolts for all 4 holes. You're going to install that into our bumper, tighten down the bolts, and now we're going to install the first piece of the winch bumper, which is the winch plate. You'll see him nestle that right into the frame horns, and there we're using a factory frame mount, and we include those flag nuts. It makes it much easier to tighten down. But don't super tight it yet, because you'll want to be able to wiggle that to help line the studs on the inside of the bumper with the frame horn. Once you've got the bumper on and the studs pushed through the frame horn, you'll start to, go ahead and install your nuts, but you don't have to tighten them down just yet because first we want to go ahead and run our cables for the fog lights. Now you can see he's running that cable underneath the winch plate. Now on the driver's side, you have to turn the bulb housing to the unlock position, just like if you're going to change the bulb. You turn it to unlock, push in your clip. Once it's locked in, just flip it back to the left and put the bulb housing in the lock position, and you're done with that one. And repeat the steps on the other side. Now once your fog lights are connected, now we'll go back and tighten everything down. And honestly guys, of course we didn't install this winch bumper in 2 minutes and 10 seconds. It took us about an hour to remove the factory bumper and install our Stubby Jeep JK winch bumper. Now, before we let you go, we're going to install the light bar and just show you guys how easy it is. It's 6 bolts that screw right into the top, and these bolts are included in the winch bumper. I mean, they come in it. That way there's no pop rivets you got to mess with or take the chance of them breaking. There's no gaping holes to rust. It's already got the machine head bolts in the bumper when you receive it. And you see here he's putting in the D-rings, which you saw him pull the bolts out. They're included in the bumper as well. I think that's a great feature, and I'm glad our guys in R&D thought of it. And last but not least, we've got our stinger. Now, the stinger can utilize the D-rings as well, but because of that gusset, you cannot use the light bar with the stinger. But you can use the D-rings, which are, as you guys know in the Jeep world, they're very important to have. And here's the last shot with the stinger and the D-rings. And again, I'm Ben with Rough Country. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll catch you later.